Good evening, everyone. I am Zachary Jones, CEO to the graphic design corporation AmerIcan Designs. As you all know, AmerIcan Designs will be branching off into Cairo, Egypt. Today, I will be informing you of the Egyptian culture and the proper etiquette to prepare you for your arrival in Egypt. Not every country is like the United States, and I have come up with a presentation to explain some of the very important information about the Egyptian culture. Before I get further in this presentation, I need you all to remember you are going on behalf of AmerIcan Designs, and you should always be respectful. I've been living in Egypt now for a few months, learning more and more every day about the Egyptian culture. I decided that Cairo is a great place for the corporation to branch out to so that we can teach the rest of the world about technology and advance them in the world. Today, I will first explain the proper dress code and how to interact with our business partners. Second, I will describe what the Egyptian culture is exactly like. And thirdly, I will show you the best way to get what you want out of this business deal. The first thing I will talk about is the dress code. Wearing sleeveless tops, short skirts above the knee, or shorts are all considered taboos in Egypt. They also find it very disrespectful to point your toe, heel, or any part of the foot at a person. It is also disrespectful to show the sole of your shoe to a person. Appearances are very important to Egyptians, so you better watch what you wear. The men in our company should wear dark business suits and should not wear any visible jewelry. Your watches will be fine, as long as they are hidden underneath your jacket sleeve. Women are to cover themselves appropriately. You may wear dresses and skirts as long as they're past your knee. Anything above the knee is considered inappropriate. The Egyptian people have other ways that the Egyptian women should act and what they should wear, but this rule will not apply to any of the tourists. The Egyptian people believe in direct eye contact. When you are meeting someone, make sure you give them great eye contact, shake their hand, and have a big smile on your face. At any time a man is greeting a woman, he must first wait for the woman to extend her hand. If the woman wishes not to, you should just give her a simple bow to greet her instead. It is common when a relationship is already developed to give a kiss on each cheek while shaking hands. This usually happens with a man or a woman and a woman. Second, I'm going to talk about the Egyptian traditions and customs. Although the main language in Egypt is Arabic, almost all the educated classes can speak English. Just to be on the safe side, I will provide you with a translator so there is no miscommunications. Here are some of the common phrases in Arabic. The first one is salama khakum, which is hello. Ma'a salama, goodbye. Shakran, which is thank you. Afwan, for you're welcome. Khafakha, which is how are you. And Zain ala hadama, which is fine, thanks. To the Egyptians, family is the most important. Religion is a big part of their lives as well, and 94% of the Egyptian population is Muslim. In Egypt, nepotism is considered a very good thing. Honor is one of the other big things for Egyptians. Respect is very important to them, and an Egyptian never goes back on their word. If a person goes back on their word, this is considered dishonorable to their family. You will be meeting our partners at a restaurant in Cairo. Make sure you show appreciation for your food. The Egyptians like that. Egyptians do not eat pork because they believe it is impure. This is a Muslim tradition. When you eat, you should only use your right hand to eat. It is also unnecessary to salt your food, so do not do it. If you are finished eating, make sure you leave a little bit left on your plate. Otherwise, they will keep filling up your plate. It is a compliment to take seconds, so feel free to do so. Lastly, I will talk about the best ways to succeed in the business world. Before you get into business, you should have small talk first. They need to get to know you before you can do business with you. When an Egyptian gets excited, they may shout or slam their hands down on a table. They are big on hand gestures, and this helps them so they can explain their point better. Don't be afraid. When you make an agenda, make sure you send them one in Arabic and one in English. When you make your schedule and you schedule a meeting, you should schedule it in advance. You should always confirm the meeting at least a week in advance and again a day or two before the meeting. There may be a few interruptions because the Egyptians' meetings aren't usually private unless they absolutely need to be. If someone brings you coffee or tea, accept it. Even if you do not take a sip, if you don't accept it, they find this as rejection to them. The Egyptian people do not like to use the word no. Instead, they will stay silent. They also do not like to be confronted, so be careful with how you say what you are going to say. It may take a few meetings before the Egyptians come to a conclusion, and they have a big talk amongst themselves, so you will be down there for a little bit over a week. Hopefully this presentation has helped you better understand Egyptian culture and how you should act when you come over. Remember to stay respectful and watch what you dress, because appearances are very big in the Egyptian people's eyes. And I know I've mentioned this before, but you need to also remember you are representing AmerIcan designs. The Egyptians are tough negotiators, so good luck. I know you all will do well.